Hi, everybody. We're back to offer recommendations for books, movies, music, and more that you can check out from the Carmel Clay Public Library. I'm Catherine, and I'm joined today by Susan and Karen, and we have some great suggestions to kick off your summer reading list. So, Susan, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you've been reading?
Sure, Catherine. I love Kate Morton. She's one of my favorite authors, and she writes with such a sense of place. She interweaves stories from various times that all tie to a specific house, and the story can tell, and the story that house can tell. In the book Homecoming, we visit Adelaide Hills, Australia. It's Christmas Eve, 1959. An horrendous tragedy strikes the Turner family. The answer to what happened to the family has never been sufficiently explained. We fast forward 60 years in London and we meet Jess, a crime reporter who has just been laid off from her job. She receives a phone call from Sydney that her beloved grandmother Nora has fallen and is in hospital. Nora had raised Jess after her mother left her with Nora. Jess rushes to her side and finds her confused and frail. As Jess starts cleaning around the house, she finds a true crime novel that details the Turner family tragedy. Jess is even more shocked to read that her family is connected to the horrific event. Jess uses her investigative skills to delve more deeply into what happened those 60 years past. It will require her to reconnect with her mother and face many new realities. What Jess thought she knew and understood was, in fact, fiction. Homecoming by Kate Morton is available in the library in print and as an ebook. What about you, Karen?
Oh, I just recently read Go as a River by Shelley Reed. I absolutely love this historical fiction novel. The story takes place in Colorado in the 1940s. Victoria is a 17-year-old female protagonist, and she's been taking care of her father, who is widowed and despondent. Her rebellious trouble is always going to find him brother and uncle, who returned from war a broken and angry man. Ever since she was a young girl, they are successful farmers, growing and harvesting the best peaches in what Victoria would say in all of Colorado. While Victoria falls in love with a young man who is Indigenous American, which changes the course of their lives. There's themes of love, sacrifice, friendship, commitment to land, and fortitude. All of those are pervasive in this beautifully written novel. The author, Shelley Reed, she's a fifth-generation Coloradoan. She taught English and literature at Western Colorado University for 3 decades, and it was her students that encouraged her to write what she was passionate about. This is her debut novel, and fans of Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens, some reviewers comment on the similarities between those two. And this book is available at the library in print and ebook. And with summer reading here, and summer reading program in full swing, a beautifully written novel referencing peaches seems very appropriate. Happy reading. How about you, Catherine? What have you read?
You two have such good suggestions to kick off summer reading. I've got something a little different, and it is The Enchanted Hacienda by Jennifer Cervantes. And this is perfect if you're a fan of Alice Hoffman or magical realism or a good coming of age tale. And this is a really charming and strong debut featuring a character named Harlow Estrada. I love that name, Harlow. And Harlow is having a really bad day when we meet her. She just lost her job. She somehow managed to lose her boyfriend, and she's moving back home to Mexico, where you find out pretty quickly that her family has been blessed with magical powers. All of the women in her family, except for her, have magical powers. So she is having a bit of a quarter-life crisis here, and she's trying to juggle the magical duties of her family, and she's trying to grapple with the fear that she may never realize her big dream, which is to become an author. And we've got a little bit of romance in here, so she's trying to figure out if there's some magic going on after all, or if she really is headed for a great romance. So if you're looking for a great romance or coming of age tale, The Enchanted Hacienda by Jennifer Cervantes is available from the Carmel Clay Public Library, both in print and as an ebook. And I know Karen mentioned our summer reading program. You can get more information or sign up the whole family for our 2023 all ages, all together now summer reading program. Visit us on the web at carmelclaylibrary.org. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.